But before we do that, I just want to show you one more example from our pre-production board, which we created together. And I'm going to be taking a hero shot. This is going to be kind of like a bonus. So if you made it to this far, make sure you leave a comment down below in the comment section, and also subscribe, because you're definitely going to get a bonus. So the next section, quickly, just for freestyle, I'm going to be taking a hero shot using a wide angle lens to give it that kind of distorted look, which I've really been feeling lately. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up, and then we're going to take that shot. I've placed a matching color backdrop to the back for the product, and I've set up my lighting, and it's been diffused through some diffusion material. I've got my camera placed at a low angle, shooting up to get that hero shot, and I'm using a 18 to 55 millimeter camera lens because I want to get that distorted look in frame. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and see what the image is looking like. With all the settings, it is out already, and then we'll build from there. Now I'm just going to turn on my lighting. So I'm just going to take an image without the flash real quick and see what light we are getting. Do this. Oh, it's lagging, that's why it's doing that. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of light, but not too much. It's coming from my continuous light, which I'm using to shoot. But now I'm just going to turn back on my flash, and actually going to put on the modeling light on my strobe here to see where the light is hitting. And I'm just going to alter it really. So I'll get that. Place the light more like this and see what we get there. Let's take a shot. We can see that it's spreading all over the place. So what I want to do is try using something like this to see if it will be more directional to the light. And let's see. Probably should be better to use a black one. And let me just turn off the modeling lamp and take a shot. There we go, and you can see that that is way more directional. Let's just go to that real quick. Wow, I love that. I'm very, very happy with that. And for the other side, what I'm going to use, instead of switching around the lights, I actually want to come and incorporate a white cardboard to see what that will do. So I'm just going to angle that really close into there to see what we can get. So let's capture that and see real quick. Wow. And do you see that distortion look that I was talking to you about? I really like how that has created that distortion look there. I think what I might do actually is come to the other side and take another image like that, because I really do like that highlight. So what I'm going to do quickly is just move everything around to the other side like this. Real quick. And as well with my lighting. And make sure I'm not doing anything with the settings. And then I'm just going to do that again, incorporating this just to block the light from spilling. And let's see what we can create. I'll press for my camera. Beautiful. You really do get that highlight on that side as well, which I think is just great. I really do like how that is looking. You know what? I'm just going to turn this a bit and see if we can get some edge light going on, or you can call it rim lights. See how that looks. Wow, I really do like that, but let's turn it even a bit more. See? Wow. You can see that it's way more to the edge. And I think I prefer that look. So I'm going to replicate that on the other side as well, just so we have both on both sides. Move this back quickly. And also my strobe. So this tutorial is really showing you how you can use one light. If you only have one light, this is a really good tip that you can use if you only have one light but you want to create a dynamic scene. So let's just do that again and see what we can get. And let's compare. I think we can make it to the edge just a little bit more. Take that shot. And the reason why I'm using this is because I don't have a like a smaller soft box that you would typically use. So yes, again, using what you have is really essential. So I'm just using this to prevent the light from spilling all over the place so that I can create that rim light. And I think that looks fab. Now, what I want to do now is actually remove this and take an image of the background straight to the background, just so we can get an image with the background being bright. And let's just take that. Lovely. So you can see that's really blacked out everything. And I'm going to do it again and actually put this on there to prevent that spill from coming onto the image. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I hope you can see that. It's just masked everything out and it's lightened up the background for us, which I think is fab. That's perfect. So now the next thing that I want to do is highlight or take a picture of the whole image completely, so we can really highlight this label and get a really good shot. So I think for that, what I'm going to do is take this light, I'm going to raise it as high as this stand will allow me. It won't allow me to do it very high because it is actually broken. I'm going to bring it really close and angle it at a downwards position like that, and let's see what that image will create. 1, 2, 3. So you can see that's really creating a ring light around here, which I really like, highlighting that area for us, which is quite cool. And next thing is just bringing that a bit more this way, angling it like this. So maybe we're going to have to remove that in post-production, but let's take another image like this and see. Fab. I like how that's lit up the whole product as a whole. I think I'm just going to move that a bit more. Just bring it back a bit. Shoot it at an angle like that, and let's see what that gets. Okay, you can see that it's created kind of like a highlight there, and we don't want that highlight. So let us bring it down a bit more and change the positioning a bit. Take that shot. And again, it's creating that highlight. So let's just move that a bit. And I think it might do it again. So it's much better, but I do prefer this one, that information from previous images. But I do want to make sure that the logo is in focus. So let's just raise this a bit, or let's just bring it down. Actually, I just want to play around with the lighting and get that perfect lighting, making sure that the product is evenly lit. So let's try that. Much better, much better. And I think what I'm going to do is just increase my lighting a bit because I want this to be a bit brighter. So let's see how that looks. 1, 2, 3. Much better. much better. So we can merge these two together and really create something really cool. I really do like that. And I think what I'm going to do now is actually bring in my water droplets, because I want to emphasize the refreshingness and energizing attributes of the drink. So let me just take one more shot like this. Great. So what I'm going to do actually is take a shot, but bring in my white cardboard, just so we have that. Ooh, that definitely got rid of that reflection. I think that is it. I think that's our spot. Our spot is right here, so let's take that again. Lovely, one more time. Perfect. So I've got the image of the label, I've got an image of left and right highlights, and I've also got an image of the background. So that's going to really help me to put everything together in Photoshop. But before that, I want to add some water droplets as mentioned. So I'm just going to be using a spray bottle and adding water droplets onto the scene. This is just going to emphasize the refreshingness of the product. Now I'm just using water, but definitely do add some glycerine, because that will just help the water droplets to stick. So now I'm just going to place this back where it was and take the shot. Wow, look at that. Definitely love. And one more time. So let me just go and analyze this real quick. I definitely like how the water droplets look on this side. I'm just going to add a bit more here. Add a bit more water droplets from this side. And I'm going to place my here and take that shot. And you know what I'm going to do actually is on the other side, I'm going to add another white cardboard. I'm just going to use this and put this white cardboard there, because I do want to lighten that side up, even though I know that I've got that in camera. I just want to bring that real close like that, and I'm going to spray it one more time, and then I'm going to place this here. You see it, we're really creating a little pocket for the light to bounce from here to there back to here, which is just going to highlight everything evenly. So let's take that shot. Wow, you can really tell that that has really brought in all the highlights. And it's definitely added some light to the other side. So what I'm actually going to do now is just take a shot without that and just this light. And as you can see, I'm just building upon the image and just making sure that I have all the angles that I want, so that I can play around with it in Photoshop. So I think that's the shot there, guys. I think I'm really happy with that, and I like how that is looking. So in Photoshop, I'm just going to pull everything and bring everything together. I'm going to make sure that I have the left and the right side, and also the product, and also showing the water droplets, the hydration and that cooling factor that the product has. I think I'm really happy with this, guys. So I think the next step will be taking all these images and putting it into Photoshop. So if you want to see that step-by-step process, then make sure you stay tuned for the next video, which I'll be showing you the behind the scenes of how to bring all these images together in Photoshop. So that will be the next part of this 3-part video series. So I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment down below and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.